everyone. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I know you guys haven't seen me before, other than maybe some reflections in my bike off of the good chrome on this thing, but I'm headed over to Victor, Idaho again. Right now I'm up on Pine Creek Pass. Just found a beautiful place to get some sights in, so figured I'd pull over here and start the video. Sorry, I had to cut it off there for a minute. I had somebody pull over to make sure I was okay. That's one cool thing about the biker community. If somebody thinks you've got some trouble, they're gonna pull over and see if you need any help. That's awesome. Even though he was just driving his car, he decided he'd pull over and make sure everything was all right. Anyway, like I said, this is a beautiful backdrop here, so I figured I'd just pull over and tell you what was going on. Today I'm heading over to Victor. Like I said earlier, there's a car show over there called the Laid Back Car Show. So we're gonna visit that and see what we can see over there. That's one cool thing about all these little mountain towns. They always have something going on every weekend. It might not necessarily be the same town that has something going on, but there's always something going on in one of them that you can go see. So let's start heading that way and see what we can find. Everyone, we just finished up going to the car show, and it was really cool seeing all those old cars, man, fixed up. There was some really nice stuff there. Pretty cool for a little town of about 1,000 people to put on such a show as that. Anyway, I figured we would in the car show portion of the video with the stop by the local drive-in theater out here in between Driggs and Victor. So anyway, this is the Spud. It still operates. Probably one of the few operating drive-in theaters in the country right now. So it's kind of cool. These little towns, man, they have some gems out here. You really need to check them out, see what you can find out here. Anyway, I'll scan around so you can see what they have here. It shows its age, but it's still a cool place. Check it out. You know, and they could probably put this old truck in the car show if they could get it down there. You can see Lion King Live's going to show. That just came out a week or so ago, so they got the first run movies here too. I don't know if you can see in the distance up there, but that's the tip of the Tetons right there. We're going to make a ride up there here pretty quick, so that'll be coming up in the video here. So if you're ever over in this part of the country in the summertime and want to reminisce and go to a drive-in, this would be the place to do it. All right, well, let's head on up to the Tetons. All right, we're on the road up to Grand Targhee, which is the Idaho side of the Tetons, and this is going to be some of the most spectacular views you can see in this country, I think. You can see the Grand Tetons there, which have a little clouds around them right now. I did get sprinkled on here a little bit just a few minutes ago, but nothing we can't handle. Try to catch the view of the Tetons on the way back down, but this road here, it's got a ton of turns in it, a ton of elevation, and is just absolutely gorgeous. One thing about this part of the Rocky Mountains, and it might be true of a lot of other parts too, but you can get snow any month of the year here. So be prepared if you come out this way. You never know what the weather might bring you. by looking across the valley there. I might get rained on here pretty quick. It's looking pretty rainy over that way. And if nothing else, I gotta go back through that to get home, so it doesn't look like it's a very wide band of rain, but it does look like it's coming down a little bit. I might have to hunker down for a little bit. I do have rain gear with me, and it was a 0% chance of rain today, so I think they lied. Like I said earlier, you got to be prepared for everything if you're coming to this part of the country. This road just meanders on up through the woods here, up towards Grand Targhee Ski Resort. You can see it's just turn after turn after turn. I think we probably end up somewhere around the 9,000 or 10,000 foot elevation mark once we get all the way up here to the top. But it's just super relaxing. Up here at the resort, of course, they have skiing all winter, and then they have a lot of mountain bike trails up here too. A lot of people come up here and mountain bike during the summer. But when I was up here about a month or so ago, it looked like probably a lot of the mountain bike trails still had snow on them. There are some pretty tight ones up here. I've yet to drag a floorboard yet though, so either the Springfield's got good clearance or I'm not going fast enough. But you know, I don't need to drag anything. I got nothing to prove. Well, we're approaching the ski resort. Got a few more turns here as we get up close to it. You can see the ski hills right here in front of us. Now they're all just covered with grass, which makes for good mountain biking. They do have a restaurant up here that I've only been up here in the winter time, so but I'm guessing it's probably open during the summer too. There's quite a few people that come up here, and as you'll see here in a minute as we pull into the parking lot, come up here and enjoy the mountain biking and the hiking that goes on up here. And it looks like we might have some kind of a race or some kind of event going on right here. Didn't even know about this. I think I'll just turn around and head back down. There are a ton of people up here today. There's hardly any place to park. Wow. I'll check when I get home and maybe post a flyer or something of what was going on up here this weekend. Well, now the cool part, you get to go through all the corners again. The only problem is it's downhill this time, so you got to check your speed. It's a little easier to do going uphill. Just back off the throttle and you instantly slow down. Might have to use a little brake on the way back down though. Well, if I don't get a good view of the Tetons on the way back down, I'll post a picture right here of one that we took a couple weeks ago when my wife and I came for a ride up here. Anyway, we'll see you back at the bottom. I think we're heading into this little twisty section again, so I just had to come back, put this back in there. Starting to get rained on, as you can probably see. This Springfield handles so well through all these turns, it's crazy. The road's starting to get a little damp, so I'm not gonna push my luck with this stuff, but man, oh man, does this thing handle good. Well, everyone, here's where we'll end the video for today, against what would be a beautiful backdrop of the Tetons if the clouds hadn't came in and decided they wanted to foul everything up. Anyway, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you'd like to see more videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you would. And if you like the new format of the videos, please put that in the comments below. I'd really like to hear your feedback on that. Anyway, you guys take care and ride safe. Bye.